welcome back to Coco's World. So in 2 weeks' time I'm going to be having my year 6 SATs, and me and all of my friends are really freaking out about it. So I thought I would do some helpful tips and tricks of how to survive SATs. So if anyone's in a different country and doesn't know what SATs are, it's basically the end of year exam when you turn 11 and before you finish baby school. Well, not baby school, but before you go to big school. Tip number 1. So it's good to revise when you're at home, because then you can go into SATs and be really confident and know what you're doing. So I've picked out a few different revision websites. I'll leave the links for all of these websites down below in the description box, and they're all really good. They really go into depth but really simply explain what you want to know. And I think these websites are a really fun way to learn. And my top 3 websites are BBC Bite Size, Maths is Fun, and Make Me a Genius. I personally don't like revising for a long time because it kind of just muddles my brain up and it gets me really tired. So I find it better to do just a little bit a day than doing a long 5-hour session that really kerfuffles your brain. You keep your brain in check, but you don't go and tire it out. Tip number 2, is that swearing? No. This is my favourite tip, and this is all to do with math, this one. This is a really fun way to learn, and it's learning through catchy rhyming songs. So I found this awesome YouTube channel that does all of these cool math songs, and they're really catchy. I listen to them all the time, and when the song gets stuck in your head, the maths get stuck in your head. I will link the YouTube channel down below, and I'm going to demonstrate one of my favourite songs. It's called the 7 times tables song, and it's a really cool fun way to get the times tables in your head. Counting 7s is such fun. 7, 14, 21. Come and see what I can do. 28, 35, 42. Easier than ABC. 49, 56, 63. 70 is next, there's more. 77, 84. Tip number 3. If you find it hard to remember certain spellings or certain times tables, then this is the one for you. So what you need to do is you need to find some Post-it notes and a pen, and you want to write down all the things that you always forget. So for example, I always forget the times tables, 7 times 4, 8 times 4 and 9 times 4, and also I hate the word marvellous. So what you do is you just stick them around your room. So when you, say, get up in the morning or you come back from school, they'll always be there, and then they'll always be there to remind you. And you could also ask your mum and dad if you could put them around your house, but that might be going a bit too far. Tip number 4. So when I want to revise, I never really like to sit in front of the computer or laying on my bed just with a book. So I like to get somebody to help me, and you can get somebody, either your siblings, your mum or dad, or even a friend. So my mum, for example, we put all of these times tables into a bowl, and she basically picks out and she goes 7 times 4, 12 times 12, and you have to see how quickly you can do it. So that's one of the things you can do, and just saying it out loud can really help. And if you bring a friend over, one thing that they're confident with and you're not confident with, they can help you. And one thing that you're confident with and they're not, you can help them. And sometimes when you explain it to somebody else, that helps you understand it even more. Tip number 5. So this tip is all about a positive mental attitude. All of these things that they're going to test you on, you've done in class, and if you're stressed and anxious, that's when you're going to mess up and not do the best that you can do. So it's really important for you just to chill and breathe and have a glass of water. When you go into a comprehension, all the answers are already in the text, and you already know the maths, you just need to do the maths. Don't think of it as an exam, think of it as a fun quiz. And remember, most importantly, they don't really matter. It's actually about grading the school, not grading you. It won't affect you ever in your life. Obviously, it's really important that you go in there and do your best, but if your best isn't good enough, there's nothing you can do about that. Scratch that. It doesn't matter how clever you are, just that you did your best. And just think, at the end of the day, once SATs is all over, you're going to have so much fun. All you're literally going to be doing is playing games in class. So thank you for watching this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe. I really hope these tips and tricks work for you and you do really well in your exam. Bye! Dab out.